I'm going to show you guys how to turn $100 into $100,000 in 3 ways. And this can happen relatively fast. The first method is one that I like to call the compound snowball effect. This is the most passive income generating method that I could possibly recommend because it does not require any time input from you whatsoever once you have made those initial investments. The way that this works is as follows. You go out and you buy a share of a company. So for example, let's say we took our $100 and we bought 1 share of Apple, which right now would be around $147 per share. And then what we do is we hold on to that stock for 10 years. Now, if you were to sell your share of Apple after 10 years, you will make more than $100,000. Assuming Apple continues to grow at their current rate or faster, which is possible, which is likely, given that they are continuing to increase the amount of money that they earn each year. Now, how is this possible? How is it that you invested $100 and 10 years later you have over $100,000? Well, there's 2 reasons for this. The first reason is simply that Apple stock is going up in price over time. So the share that you bought for $147, assuming that you can sell it for $158 after 10 years, so only a 7% gain, that'll be around $10,369. That's just from capital gains. But that's not even the best part. Because if you actually look at what Apple's been doing over the past decade, they've been increasing their dividend every single year. So right now, if you hold a share of Apple, you get paid about $153 per share every year, and that amount increases every single year. Now, if you were to invest your $100 into Apple stock and you held it for 10 years, and Apple continued to increase their dividend every year by 10%, like they have been, you would end up with roughly $16,290 in dividends alone. So the combination of these 2 factors makes it possible for you to take your $100 investment and turn it into well over $100,000 in 10 years. Now, I want to clarify something here. It is entirely possible that you take your $100, you invest it in Apple. It drops in value, and in 10 years, it's worth less than what you paid for it. However, I do want to think that that's gonna not happen because Apple has proven themselves to be a very stable company. They're profitable. They have great products, great leadership, and they are only going to continue to grow. Even if they don't grow as fast as they have been in the past, they still will grow in some capacity. So I'm personally very optimistic about my $100 investment into Apple. The second method is starting a YouTube channel. This is a method that I am quite familiar with. As you know, I started my YouTube channel a few years ago. And now, I have grown it to millions of subscribers and thousands of dollars of revenue per month. Now, when I first started, I was making $0 and I was making videos in my bedroom with my cell phone. So anyone who watches this video has absolutely no excuse not to start a YouTube channel. The reason why YouTube is such a great place to start a business is because there's low startup costs. You don't need a bunch of money to start making videos. In fact, all you really need is a cell phone. The average person spends over $100 on their cell phone bill every month. So if you cancel that service, you could use that money to start your business and grow it into a multi-million-dollar business. There are many YouTubers who make over $1 million per year. And many of them started with just a laptop and a cell phone. The idea is you buy a used laptop for $300, and you use that to start creating content. Then, when you become successful, you can reinvest that money back into your business to hire editors, to upgrade your equipment. And that will allow you to scale faster and make more money. So if you want to make a lot of money, and you don't want to wait too long to make it, then you should consider starting a YouTube channel. Now, this isn't going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of hard work and dedication, but it can be done. And I have proof that it can be done because I do it myself. The third method is the most simple method out of the 3. It's also the lowest risk method out of the 3. And it's also the method that requires the least amount of skill, but it does require you to put in the work. The method is real estate. Real estate can be a great way to generate passive income. Because once you have purchased the property and you have rented it out, you will get paid money every single month without having to do anything. You can use this money to pay off your mortgage, to upgrade the property, or you can just keep it in your bank account as an emergency fund. The best part about real estate is that it is a tangible asset. Unlike e-stockies, which are not physical assets, real estate is something that you can touch and feel and see. Because of this, I believe that it is a safer investment than stocks. Also, real estate tends to appreciate in value over time. So not only will you be making passive income every month, but your investment will also increase in value over time. Now, it is possible to make money with stocks in the short term, but it is much easier to make money with real estate in the short term. If you live in a high-demand area, you can purchase a house for $200,000 and rent it out for $2,000 per month. That means that you will make $24,000 per year. So if you were to save up $100,000 and buy 5 properties, you would make $120,000 per year. That's before taxes. Now, obviously this is a simplified example and you won't be able to make this much money right away. It will take some time to save up enough money to buy multiple properties, and it will also take some time to build up your real estate business. But it can be done, and there are many people who have done it. Now, there is a catch to all of these methods, and that is that none of them are going to happen overnight. It will take some time to save up enough money to make these investments, and it will also take some time to see a return on your investment. However, if you are willing to put in the work, then I promise you that you can make this money. Don't believe me? Just look at the people who have done it. There are millions of people who have turned small amounts of money into large amounts of money. So if they can do it, so can you. The choice is yours. Will you continue to live paycheck to paycheck, or will you take control of your finances and start investing? If you want to learn more about investing, then I suggest you check out some of my other videos. I have a ton of information on this topic, and I am always posting new videos. Thanks for watching.